Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kimberly and I am just doing a kind of craft haul. So I went to Michael's on August 6th and I'm one of the members. So I get the emails with like special discounts and blah blah blah, and I guess through the end of October they're doing 25% off regular price purchases. Plus there was like something where you could earn more depending on how much you spend, blah blah blah. So I had vouchers, I had coupons, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see what I can find. And I ended up spending $14.70 and saving, it says $37.63. So let me show you what I got for $14.70. We'll start with the paper. So I was over in the clearance section and found Christmas paper. Now these are the cut aparts and everything, and I bought 3 sheets of it. And like this one says Merry Christmas. This one says, what does this one say? Feel the magic, all of that. So really pretty, great for cards, great for like kind of any kind of paper crafting you might do. It was on clearance for 25 cents. When I got to the register, it rang up at 9 cents each. Not gonna lie, I wish I had known that originally because I probably would have bought a few more because they did have some more of this. All right, stick that there. Next, we'll go with the big stuff first, which is the paper. I found one of the Halloween packs. Now, I did not find the 12 by 12 or any of the other sizes, but I did find this one, which is 8.5 by 11. So it's basically regular paper, letter size paper, and it's 30 designs, 3 sheets each, 90 sheets total. They wanted $12.99 for this. I don't have it open, but like, look at some of these. It's just so cute. Let's see some of them. We have bats. We have like the potion bottles. Just so much. It was so cute. So I had to have it. And honestly, they wanted $12.99 originally for that, and technically I spent $14.70. So I feel like with this and the paper, everything else is free. That's not accurate, but it felt like that. Next, I bought the 3 packs of like their little potion bottles. They're the mini decorations. They're glitter potion bottles, 4-piece. I want these because I make shadow boxes that are like poison boxes, and I usually make my own. You can see like some of these have my own handwriting on them, and then and I found other labels and stuff. So I wanted some teeny tiny ones because for the most part, like I said, like these are the sizes that I'm working with, these 2 different sizes, and these are even smaller. So I really wanted that size difference. It's very hard to put a label on that size. So if they do it for me, that makes life easier. So I ended up with 12 mini potion bottles. Then I picked up, because this was on clearance, a 2-pack of miniature dogs, which I think will look amazing in a shadow box. I just don't know what the design of the shadow box will be yet. Sorry, the AC kicked on and I was trying to have silence. But anyway, I don't really know what I'm going to do with these yet, but they were too cute and they were clearance for $3. They're the last that I found, and I was like, you know what? I will find a way to use these. I just don't know how yet. Next, 8-pack, supposedly, of brushes and sponges. Here's the thing. I counted and the girl counted and we found 7 pieces. So yeah, anyway, but even still, they wanted, I think it was like $2.99 for the pack of 8, and I was like, you know what, even though they're not like the best quality, these will be really good for like small touch-ups and things like that. Because okay, so one of the things I've noticed doing my craft boxes is sometimes you can really see the glue when you have to put a lot. Like this is a very awkward shell, so it's supposed to hang, and you can see quite a bit of the glue that went into this particular one, and I would like to cover that up. Now, I don't have this exact color because this was a spray painted box. However, I think I have something close enough that it won't be too terribly obvious if I do it right. So that's why I wanted brushes like this that I could kind of cover up those little like mistakes, if you will. It's not a mistake, it's just a bit of a mess. And I intentionally did black on the back because I wanted to have more of like a two-tone-ish effect. So even the side you have is like kind of like teal to black. So I feel like even then I can make that work inside. So I figured even though they're not the best brushes, they will work for why I picked them up. Because I have better brushes too. And let's see, I won't show this yet. I'll leave those for last because I really like those. Next, second to last piece was Tombstone Decor Filler. So it's a thing of filler, but I don't use my filler that way. So let me show you. They are little tiny tombstones, right? So very tiny, good size. But what I want to do is use these in some of my shadow boxes. Last year I bought, do I have any? I bought skulls and ghosts. And I have to tell you, like, I ended up not using the ghosts very often because they didn't feel like they fit the theme as much. The skulls I've used quite a bit, and I do think that the tombstones will work as well. So I'm excited. They don't give you an amount that's in here, but if I had to guess, I'd say there was at least 25 in here, and they normally want $7.99. And again, this was actually on sale for 40% off. So yeah, so the hiccups. And the last thing I bought, I do not have a die cutting thing, like machine, so I did not buy that for this. However, this is a set of 10 pieces, clear stamps and dies. There's only 3 die cuts, so whatever. But I was here for the stamps. So this is the Alice in Wonderland themed stamps. One bottle says drink me. One stamp says we're all mad here. One is actually the Cheshire Cat. And then Mad Hatter's Tea Shop, Tea Parties Daily. This is the one I wanted the most. These two right here, the cat and this. Like, yes. And then the We're All Mad Here, I'm probably going to use these on ornaments, little wood round ornaments, because I just think that'll be cool. So even though I'm not going to use the die cuts, I wanted the stamps enough that I was like, They wanted $9.99 for these, but again, everything I purchased came out to $14.70 with tax. The tax was 63 cents. So let's see. I paid, wow. Okay, ready? I paid $1.68 for these tombstones that were originally $7.99. I paid $1.06 for my mini potion bottles each. I paid $4.02 for the paper pad of 90 sheets. And for this, I paid $3.09. The mini dogs came out to I lost them. They came out to $1.24. And yeah, that's about it. 77 cents for the paintbrushes for the pack of 8. It was less than 10 cents per brush, even though I only found 7 in there. And last but not least, the paper, the individual paper worked out to 3 cents each. So I think that's an amazing deal. Sometimes it pays to really pay attention to the coupons and your vouchers. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you crafting? Are you stocking up on back to school? What are you out here shopping for? I'd love to know, and I will see you guys next time. And who knows what that's going to be.